Well, you guys, welcome back. We're sitting here, it's probably November, I think it's the 12th today. And it's a pretty nice day out again. It's time to go and set up the Marten trap line and maybe set some traps for some beavers. This is the start of my trapping season. Been pretty busy all October, and then for the start of November here, it's the weather's been really warm, and we had snow -16, and then 2 days later it was +18, and everything's turned to mud. And yeah, so let's go over and have a look, see what we got going on. So the old girl, she's all fixed up and ready to go again this year. We're all loaded up. Marten boxes, wire, pile of 120s, some 160s. I just got to load some bait up and my trapping bucket. And yeah, we're ready to go. So I'll grab the rest of the gear and then I'll see you guys down the road here. We're gonna go up towards the far northeast of end of the trap line, up towards the river. So I'll see you guys when we get up there. Well, we made her down here by the river. So we're going back in this way. The river is about half a mile from here, but it's just a great big floodplain. And then there's a couple, I don't know, feeder creeks. I guess they're high water creeks from the river. And then we got this really nice funnel of trees here. And it's been a really good Marten spot for quite a few years. So we'll grab some gear and then we'll go in and we'll go have a look at the creek in here. There was a bunch of beavers in here last year or the year before, because I do need some bait, so maybe we'll find a good spot to set a beaver trap too. I'll grab some gear here and we'll get going. Yeah, the creek is right here. So there's only like about 100 yards of trees here. So I usually had one other box right over here. I'm gonna put it right here. Then I can see it from that one, I think. But there's lots of water in here, so that's a good sign. There's some fresh chewings here too from beavers. So maybe we'll find some beavers over here. So let's go to this tree. Kind of annoying packing my gun, but there's a reason for it, because there's a big grizzly bear right here and he hasn't gone to bed yet, and I'm really hoping not to run into him, but his tracks were here 2 days ago. I think I can see a big old beaver house down here. Don't imagine the ice is thick enough to walk on yet. It's been super warm here. The other day was plus 18. Short and t-shirt weather. Some of these boxes were built for different traps, not these Belials, so some of them fit in here pretty darn tight. Well, I'll just leave this stuff right here for now. Let's go for a walk down here and go see if there's any beavers in this house. There's a house down there. So we'll go walk down there and we'll go check it out. So we're getting closer to the beaver house, but I got a bunch of tracks here. I didn't know what they were at first, but they're otter. They got this little bit here open. And I actually down there, I seen another spot down there where something had came up out of the water there. Yeah, I wasn't sure what these tracks were. This was probably from a couple days ago now. But the ice isn't thick enough to walk on. I thought they were wolf tracks, but I think that they're otter tracks. But it's 3, and then 3, and then 3. Well, we'll carry on up here because there's 3 sets of tracks. 4. Sorry, here's the other one. So there was 2 otters here. Well, we'll get up to the house and maybe there's more action up there. Pretty exciting. Haven't caught an otter for a couple years. Hard to tell here. Something came across the ice. Was too heavy. Looks like moose track there. Deer track here. Whatever it was, fought the ice to come through. Deer tracks. The beaver house is right here, so let's go have a look at it. Oh, I think I see a bank run right here. You can see here they've been swimming along here, but I don't know. Nah, I don't think this is much of anything. This here looks like a good spot, maybe. All these bubbles coming in. You can see down there the bottom is all kind of murky. So they've been going in and out here. Them are the runs I like to hit. Well, they do have a feed pile here. Not much of one, but they got a pretty good sized beaver house. Do have one run right here. It looks like down there there's another run going into the bank. And one going into the bank there. This is all pretty shallow here. It's probably not where the run is though. One of them runs going into the house that's full of sticks and branches, and I'll probably leave these runs here alone because I don't even have enough ice to stand on. So yeah, we'll go walk down here and have a look at this other run. Yeah, these other spots that I thought were beaver runs are not. It's just where the otters came and busted the ice and busted into the shore here. Same with down there. So really, I only have at the house to set some traps. But I'd have to weed through all them sticks and stuff, and there's that one bank run. And I don't know, we might come back for these beaver and set a couple traps, but we're probably about 400 yards from the truck now, and it's some nasty bush in here. I don't think I want to drag a beaver through here. We'll go find some easier ones. See, I came back over on the other side of the house now and looked at one of these other runs here. Yeah, that's a real nice bank run here. So in a couple days when I come back and check these marten traps, I'll bring a beaver trap and we'll plunk it in here. Hopefully, yeah, a couple more days. Supposed to get cold again. Might put a little more ice on here, and then a person can walk the ice instead of this jungle here. Well, let's get out of here. Burning daylight. Well, we're up over on the other side of the road. We're about half a mile west of the river now, and there's another big creek in here. It's got beavers and stuff. But this is the area that I was kind of debating if I was going to set my marten traps up in here. I'm just kind of cherry picking along a couple of these roads in here. My box is right here, but the other day when I was here, the grizzly bear walked all the way down the road and it went up into the hill. But now I'm here again and these tracks, they're hard to see, but just another one. Here's his tracks here again. It's hard to see, they're all melted in, but he's been in this trail a couple times now. And then over here, there's this track here again. And he's been back in here. You know, like with the plus 18 weather, them grizzly bears ain't gone to bed yet, so I don't know if it's worth even setting this stuff up, because if he finds my sets, he's just gonna wreck them. And I really don't like to be over here with these damn bears. Old beaver bait in there. Yeah, this spot here's caught quite a few marten over the years. Last year I did a bit of video, maybe, I don't remember, and we came and set a few traps up here, but I honestly don't know if I even videoed it. But I'd only set like one, because I had no extra traps with me that day. I was just counting that, counting on that the traps are still in the boxes from the previous year. But this one here, I did have a, I set last year, it did have a trap. And this one here, I caught a big skunk in it. And the other one down the road, I caught a marten. I think I only got to set 3 traps down here, and then I was pretty much done for my trapping season anyways. But we'll carry on down the road to the next spot. And there's some more beavers down here too, nice spot. And then we'll plunk one mink box in by this old beaver dam. We'll do a marten box, mink box. Their beaver house is about 400 yards down. We're not gonna go walk over and check it right now. You can see the big feed pile and everything. It's a big house, but it's out. It's 30 yards out from shore. So there's no way to even get at that house right now because the ice ain't thick enough. Could be a couple banked ends. But let's go down to the next one. This here is just like one big, I don't know, drainage system here. I always like to put a mink box right here on this dam, and then about 40 yards to the west in the bush there is one marten box, and then there's another good spot here for otters, right at this culvert. But yeah, down here, that's the way. About as far as you can see down that way, there's a great big beaver house. Here's my box right over here. Just looking around, making sure there's no grizzly bears here. Some bait in there. Oh, I forgot my lure. Yeah, it's a different area down here by the river. This area right here, the very first year we had the trap line. So this would have been like 20, I think 2011. I had a wolf bait down here. Had a wolf bait down right here on the ice by this beaver dam where I want to put the mink set. And I got four wolves out of it, and then I caught a giant cougar. That cougar was huge. Well, I'll have to put some lure at this one next time. Let's get out of this part of the forest. Yeah, last time I had a trap over there, caught that mink. But look at this spot down here on the dam. I don't think there's no beavers back here, but that's probably a muskrat or something crossing the dam. That's probably a really good spot to set a trap right there on the dam. But I think I'll probably just go ahead and on that end right there and just stuff this box over there. Yeah. That looks like a good spot. Yeah, you can even see a spot right here where stuff's been coming in and out of a hole. Yeah, put it right in here. Just like that. Doesn't have to be nothing fancy. The old mink will smell that. And not gonna lie to you, I'm a little on edge over here. I really don't want to run into that bear, I'll tell you. Safety's off. Wire this to this. Collar good. I should go back and grab a trap and put it on there. All I have is I wish I had a 220 conibear to put there. I think the biggest I have though is a 160. I'll leave it be though. I'll bring a 220 back next time. Well, here's my old box. There's no trap here because I took the trap last year. There. Put a new box right here. Wire here. Get my one pair of dirty bait gloves a year. Whew. Well, we'll head down the road to the next one. I'm only going to do another one or two more. And we'll just call her good up here, test it out. I don't want to open a whole bunch up here. End up having that grizzly bear just come and wreck everything anyways. So we'll put a few out here and test the waters. Trap and stuff. There's my old box here. This box has probably been here for 10 years or more now. And this box alone has probably caught, I don't know, I'd say over the 10 years, it's probably caught over 20 marten out of this single set right here. I didn't know what shape this box was going to be in, so I brought another one in. The old bait in there. And even look here, some of my Marten Magic's still there from a couple years ago. And here on the tree, here. It's pretty much just the grease. I guess it's not going to go anywhere. And I like to take a bunch of spruce branches and just put them over top the box, just on the top. Keeps the birds from wanting to get in there. Well, that's gonna be our last trap in this area. So I think, I don't know. I'll see you guys back at the cabin though. And I guess she's prime time now, so we're deer hunting a bit too, so maybe you might get some footage of us harvesting a deer, I don't know. If I see something cool, I'll turn the camera back on. If not, I'll see you guys at the cabin.